Quarterfinals, the Nuggets have won 8 straight games against the Lakers. The Lakers' last win against the Nuggets was in December of 2022. That was way long ago. Lakers up 2, but go ahead and make it 5. Anthony Davis to LeBron, who nailed that 3. He made 3 of those. Nuggets now down 6. Jamal Murray driving past LeBron. Look at that. Murray is fired up. Nuggets down 4 after that. Lakers up 1. LeBron kicks it out to Rui Hachimura. That is a 3. Lakers up 8 after 1. And LeBron, he scored or assisted on 23 of the Lakers' 33 points in that first quarter. Now in the second, little defense into offense for the Nuggets. Nuggets down 6, not anymore. Jokic, the steal from LeBron, now ahead to Aaron Gordon, who had 12 points. That lead down to 4. Nuggets down 2. Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. There is a miss. That's okay. Jokic is there. Puts up the bucket, and the game is tied at 53. Closing seconds of the half. Game still tied. LeBron inbounding up court. Pulls up way beyond the arc. That is a 3, and that man had 19 points in the first half. Lakers led by 3 at the break. In the third, Nuggets down 3. Jokic to Gordon, who finds Murray. Murray in the corner, ties it at 67. Then Nuggets up 1. Gordon now feeding Jokic inside, and Jokic just does that. Nuggets up 3. Then up 6. The lead growing. Jokic and the Nuggets running the break. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope nails that 3. It's now up 9, now 12. I told you there was a run. Jokic working on LeBron, doesn't matter. Nuggets had a 13-0 run in the third quarter, and they were up 11 at the end of 3. In the fourth, I'd like to say that things changed. Not much. 6 minutes to go. Lakers cut it to single digits. They're down 7. Reggie Jackson to Jokic. That is a 3. They're back up double digits. Still up 10. Jokic, little defense there, picked off LeBron. Nice little play. Then a minute to go. The Nuggets are up 110-101. Aaron Gordon to Jokic before LeBron can get there for the block. The next possession for the Lakers, this is a little terrifying. Watch the slippery floor. Watch LeBron go down. It results in a turnover. LeBron stayed down for a little bit. He did leave the game again. It's closing seconds. More on that later. 50 seconds to go. Jamal Murray doing that. Denver wins game 1 again. 114-103. Here's Katie George.
Thanks, Dave. Nicola, that third quarter was the epitome of Denver basketball. What clicked or changed there?
I mean, they got the lead in the first quarter, first half. We were down 3 in the halftime, and mindset needed to change. I think our defense in the second half was amazing. That's how we need to play in this place if we want to do something.
They threw everybody at you, and you were still able to find success. Where does your energy and motor come from?
Just trying to read the game, don't force it. Try to find open guy, and trust the pass, trust the teammate.
Now, you guys have had their number when it comes to clutch time possessions. Why is it that this team is so good down the stretch?
I mean, we have such a great defenders like AG and KCP, and the rest of the guys just follow the energy. They're great, and like small detail play, like when KCP box out the AD on the 2-3 minutes before the end of the game. That's a big box out. Such a small details that matters a lot.
Congratulations on game 1.
Very much. Thank you.
It's tough. The championship team is not going to beat themselves too often. They may start off a little slow, miss some shots here or there, turn the ball over every now and again, but you can't beat yourself. We got to step up, and the one most glaring thing is those guys getting, 15 offensive rebounds?
Yeah,
for 18 points, so you can't allow them to get multiple possessions. Got to try as hard as you can as a group to gain rebound and hold them to one possession. They got guys that see the ball go in once, it's going to go in twice. And obviously Murray, he's out there by himself. He's a handful. When you're out there with Jokic, they're a handful together. Jokic's going to try to make every play, not try. Every smart basketball play, known to mankind. So we just have to be more disciplined, more perfect.
Rotation shift, just LeBron playing the whole first and third, AD coming out. What was the thinking behind that, and how did you think it played out?
Just him being competitive and wanting to stay in. I wish I could play him the whole entire game. So we're on the same page in that regard. You try to give him a rest when you can, but it's money time. I feel him wholeheartedly. So we just have to be smart with our 9 game days, but this is a time. This is why you load manage. This is a time where you need to push him. You have to push him.
D'Lo went 6 for 20 tonight, and obviously there's the narrative of his struggles against Denver going back to last season. What did you see from him offensively, and why? What gave you the confidence to stick with him?
D'Lo is a huge reason why we're here in the first place. I'm not going to bail out on my player just because he's missing the shots that he normally makes. Those same shots were going in against New Orleans and other teams that he's played in, games he's played in to help us get to this point. So, it wasn't his night. Shooters are going to have nights like that. But I want him to remain aggressive. That was a good thing I saw. He remained aggressive. His energy remained great. He remained positive. And, we'll go back and try to get better from the film and try to have a better performance game, too.
Then it carried over into the paint. They just dominated in both areas. But I felt the way we closed that second quarter was really important. And then the second half, obviously, I think we outscored them 57-43, held them to 42% from the field. And I think they only had 2 transition points and only 20 paint points in the entirety of the second half. So these games are long games. And even if you're not playing well, and I felt we had a ton of great looks in that first half that didn't go down, you just got to stay with it. And, it's great to see our guys do that tonight. And find a way to, in that second half, get stops, get out and run, and also see that ball go through the net. And like KCP got hot, Jamal, it was good to see the ball go through the net for our guys.
Coach, over here, third quarter run, I assume that's what you're talking about, especially just what allowed the team to sort of get out into that rhythm and just generate great offensive possessions over and over again?
Yeah, it was the defense. I mean, you look at that 32-18 score, and that's Nugget basketball right there, where you're defending, you're rebounding, and now they're in our house in altitude, and we have to get out and run. We can't be playing half-court basketball. So I felt in that second half, we had 21 fast break points tonight. That's an outstanding number in a playoff game. And, we don't want to play half-court basketball. So it was all predicated, Ryan, with our defense, the rebounding. And then guys got out and ran, and the ball was moving. 27 assists, only 6 turnovers is a terrific ratio as well.
Pat Graham, Associated Press. You said, the court is kind of the safe haven for Michael Porter. He had 19, 8, and 2 blocks. What did you think of his performance tonight?
Yeah, I felt that he got better and better as the game went along. I felt a couple of our guys, at halftime, I told them, I said, man, we're getting great looks. Don't stop shooting the ball. If you're open, shoot the ball with confidence. And I felt for Michael, I just felt as the game went along, he got himself further and further into the game. And, there's so much going on off the court for Michael Porter Jr. and his family. This allows him to get back to do something not only that he loves, but also does very well. And I just felt like he kind of settled in the game and wound up, as you mentioned, with 19 and 8 and hit a couple big shots.
The Nuggets also picked up right where they left off last postseason. They won their 5th straight over the Lakers. Only the Jazz in the late 90s had a longer win streak against LA in the playoffs in the last 30 seasons. We say hello now to Kendrick Perkins. Like I just said, they swept the Nuggets last year over the Lakers en route to their NBA championship. Now they come out picking up essentially right where they left off. What did you see from the Nuggets in their win tonight?
That they have the best starting 5 in basketball, that they have the best player in basketball. You know what scrambled eggs look like?
Yep.
They look like the Lakers because they got Jokic tonight. And when you talk about Jokic, he did it in all facets. When you talk about the 32 points, it came in variety of ways, from his three-point shooting to inside the paint. And this is the problem that he poses on opponents. He's able to get out in transition. Jokic is in great shape. He's able to play extended amount of minutes because he's so prepared mentally and physically. And they don't have an answer for him. AD had a phenomenal game tonight, and they still couldn't match it because Jokic is that spectacular.
Okay, so that's the thing. It's not just AD. They got 32 from him. They got 27 of them from LeBron. This is a Lakers team that has not beat the Nuggets since December of 2002. So what needs to change for them to finally get a win?
I mean, everyone was asking were the Lakers going to make a trade at the trade deadline because they knew that they had to improve on the perimeter. Some thought that they needed a third star. Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell has to step up to the plate, especially when you're going against the defending champs. When I look at D'Angelo Russell, yes, has he been balling the second part of the season and in the play-in tournament? He has, but against the Denver Nuggets, for some reason, he doesn't show up. And when you get a night when Anthony Davis has 32 and 14, LeBron James has 27, all you need is a little bit of help from your two guys in Russell and Austin Reeves. If they don't come to the table and perform at an elite level, the Lakers are going to get swept.
I do have to correct myself because sometimes I do make mistakes. It wasn't December of 2002. It was the postseason of that 2022.
Let me help you out, Nicole. It was the month of February. How about that day?
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm James Harden where I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA on ESPN.